Okay, now we're going to look at a pretty cool one, this set of square brackets. Now, anytime you see a set of square brackets, it means it's referring to only one character. I don't care how many things are inside the square brackets, it all represents only a single character. Now, what's inside the brackets is a list of options of what that character might be. So let's go to our regex page and take a look at it. I've changed some of the stuff in here. And let's just put a square bracket and a closed square bracket. And inside of this thing, I will put an A. And you'll see that we match all the A's. Well, that's pretty cool. How about if I put an O? Well, we match all the A's and all the O's. So it doesn't matter, as long as it's inside this set of square brackets, it matches. Now, what if I put two together, IM? Well, it's looking at each one individually. So you can see the I here and the M here are together, but over here the M is alone, and over here under the word aid, the I is all alone. So it means either one of those matches. So any single character that matches anything in there. Now, this is kind of cool. I can also put a range of characters. What if I put I through M? So I-M. Well, now I'm going to have an L over here. I have all the I's. I have all the M's. Let's go back here and put A through M. And now you can see any character from A through M matches. What if I also put a capital N through Y? Well, now you see that I have the capitals in here. Now remember, in the case of PowerShell, it is not case sensitive, so it will work a little differently in PowerShell. However, in this case, I've got all the capital letters in here. In this case, capital letters do matter. So let's also put a 3 in there, and now you see that I have also included the 3 in here. So you can see I'm just making a list here. I can put commas between these if I want. It's not going to matter a lot, except that, look at this. The comma is a literal character, and the comma now shows up in here. If I take the comma out, the comma disappears from being included. So the comma doesn't separate them. The comma actually is a literal character. I can put any literal character in here I want. So for example, the single quote. And now the single quote here, which is really an apostrophe in the word your, is also included. So anything I put in here is represented as a single character. Now, if I put a caret, that's this little thing on the 6 key, by the way, in front of it, it means not any of those items. And so now any character that is not an A through an M, or an apostrophe, or a capital N through Y, or a 3. So everything in here that is not highlighted in this list. And everything that is not included in here is highlighted in this list. So that's pretty cool. It represents one thing. Now let's do something else. Let's put the character T, and then inside I'm going to have A through O, and close that bracket. Now I've got the literal character T, and then the next letter, anything from A through O. So I've got TH, TI, TO. All of those are represented in this particular construction. Pretty cool, huh? So that's why you would have this square bracket, is in order to represent a group of possibilities. You might use this thing really well in, say, a crossword puzzle solver, so that you don't know, you know what one letter is, but you don't know what the next letter is. It could be anything. Well, you could represent that with the square brackets.